Hello everyone, TrueBloodBase here, and welcome back to more Mega Man X. Last time, we took care of the introduction stage, met Zero and the guy that kicked our butts, which was, I never didn't say who that was. His name is Vile. And well, we also defeated two of the Mavericks that are roaming the world right now, Chill Penguin and Storm Eagle. And next up on this is going to be this guy over here to the right. Again, part of the recommended order. So now we're going to go on ahead in here and see what we can do here to this guy here. Flame Mammoth. And I don't know what it was about this guy, but the very first time I played this game, Flame Mammoth was one I tried to do first. I mean, like, I was a little kid then at the time there. So also I should also go ahead and point out as well though. Notice how everything is iced over here, down here though. You see the ice over here as well though. That only happens if you have already defeated Chill Penguin. So yes, if you beat certain stages before going to other ones though, it will actually change some of the other stages with it though. If we hadn't beaten Chill Penguin, this entire thing I'm walking across right now would basically be lava. It wouldn't be insta-kill, but it would do a lot of damage. But so yeah, so beating Chill Penguin first makes this part a lot easier though, and it's pretty much a requirement for something we got to get over in this direction over here though. Just go all the way over here to at the bottom here to the far right over here though, and that's where a heart tank is there. Oh yeah, these guys right here are annoying though, because they will always aim the pickaxes right where you are when they throw it, and it's more the fact that they endlessly respawn. Like, that's one thing about Mega Man games in general though. If you pretty much off screen about like of course now it's not gonna do it. There we go. It feels like when you off screen them by even like a pixel they respawn though. But also, you may notice those blocks over there though. This actually is gonna get a bit tricky here. I'm gonna see if I can do this though. Personally, we need the helmet upgrade to get this one here though, and I also need to do a dash jump here, and this gets a little tight, so nope. I may have to focus here a bit though. Not quite. This definitely is a reachable jump, but because there is something up there. Alright. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Come on, get up there, yes. Because I've had times where I slip up there. You pretty much have to mash the jump button once you're up there, though. But another Dr. Light capsule is up here, though. This capsule contains a part which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. That's a little misleading because I haven't got to show it yet, though, and I plan to show a little bit of this as well, though. But yeah, but we can actually use the weapons right now that we've gotten so far, like akin to normal Mega Man games as well, though. However, you know how you can charge a shot, though. You can't charge any of the special weapons right now, though. But with this Dr. Light capsule, now you'll be able to charge, more accurately, you'll be able to charge the special weapons as well as get a stronger charge shot. As he's about to demonstrate right here. You basically get another layer of, you basically get an extra level of charge for the charge shot here. And it pretty much wrecks a bunch of these common enemies here. So, however, that is not all that's in this room. You may notice some of these all these platforms up over here, though. So there's definitely more to this room. These pickaxes, I hate these guys. I really hate these guys. We got an extra life that's over here, though, but that's not what we came up here for. Dash jump all the way over here, though, and more of those blocks here, though, because there's another sub-tank behind it. So now we are up to 2 sub-tanks. Now, as you can see from that, there's 4 sub-tanks in the game, though, and every level has a heart tank, though, and there's 4 Dr. Light capsules there. So there's still one more Dr. Light capsule we have yet to encounter, though. So already we have a lot of the upgrades, for lack of a better term here, though. But so yeah, that's the thing that we got, though. But and again, I haven't really gone over much with this though to show so. But like in the classic Mega Man games, though, the Mavericks actually have weaknesses. Also, these things will basically will come down to try to crush. They'll all even crush down the other ones as well, though. I don't think they're insta-kill, but they do have some damage, though. I'm not about to test it out, though. I'll put it on screen if I'm wrong about that, though, but I don't... But they're not that hard to avoid, though. Also, even though things are frozen over, though, you'll still have these pipes that'll drip the lava. That'll drip, like, this molten substance that they'll... Also, oh yes, these guys as well, though. I didn't really go over these guys before, though, but their shield and their maces will also block your shots, so you have to navigate around them. And that was... I messed that jump up there. I had to dash jump there. But alright, we are at the boss, and that actually is... Now I'm actually going to want to go ahead and bring something up that I wanted to talk about, though. I actually am going to recommend an order, because right now we actually have Flame Mammoth's weakness. It's Storm Tornado. However, to make this playthrough a little bit more interesting, I am not going to be using the weaknesses of the bosses right for these fights here. Because a lot of these bosses, their pattern pretty much breaks when you hit them with their weakness, though. And this guy's using his fire attack a lot. Alright. Jump around there. Unfortunately, he can't knock you off the thing, though. Also, if you're on the ground when he lands with that, though, it does knock you off your feet, though. So you do have to watch that, though. But yeah, I alluded to this before, though. But for whatever reason, though, again, Kid Me tried to go for this guy first. Even though we would pretty much get my butt without the dash feature, though, or without the Storm Tornado, though. Simultaneous hit there. That was probably one of my sloppiest runs against Flame Mammoth, though. And again, I mentioned about how the weaknesses kind of break the bosses, though. Not really the case in Flame Mammoth, because Storm Tornado doesn't actually reset because a lot of the bosses, they'll like be like a pattern reset or something, but Storm Tornado just does increase damage. It doesn't actually do anything like that, though. But Flame Mammoth's weapon is Fire Wave, which is basically a short-range flamethrower. Not really a whole lot to that one, though. So, actually, yeah, so we're going to take a slight detour. We're actually going to go back into Chill Penguin stage, though, because with the Fire Wave now we have the ability to go ahead and get that to get something to get that thing we were missing in Chill Penguin stage as well. I alluded to it the first time we were here, though, because that little thing that we could shoot with the buster, though, but the shots would just bounce off, and also we couldn't bring the armor up there, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and meet y'all up over there, though. I don't want to waste too much of y'all's time, though. So fortunately, it won't be having to wait too long in the editing phase, though, because these stages go pretty fast, especially with the dash feature. So I will see y'all up ahead in just a moment and back to where I was talking about. Alright, out here, though, so back where we got the armor pieces over here, though, how were we able to destroy that before, though, so alternatively, we can jump up this way here, though, and get up over here. Then this is that thing I showed before, though, but now that we have the Fire Wave here, we can now destroy that by ourselves, and now that's how you get the Heart Tank in Chill Penguin stage, though. But however, with that, though, now I get to showcase the other thing as well. There's an escape unit thing here, though. This only works if you have already beaten the boss of the stage, so you can't use it to flee a level that you haven't beaten yet, though. You have to have already beaten the Maverick of that stage here. And also, this is also the point where I'm also gonna go deviate away from the recommended order. Recommended order would normally we have you fight this guy next, though, but instead I'm gonna go head over this way to this guy over here to the right here, though. Again, at this point, I am deviating a bit from the recommended order. Boomer KUUANGER. We do not have his weakness yet, though. So, again, but like I said before, though, I'm aiming to fight these guys without their weaknesses. So I can at least show. In a sense, it's kind of like an additional challenge, but it's also to make this a bit more interesting, where I get to show how some of these guys actually fight when you don't use their weaknesses. Because again, like some of the strategies of these guys actually just get ruined. Also, by the way, I've been kind of glossing over this as well, though. If you touch those lasers, though, that'll cause those guys to fire at you as well, though. Also, get Storm Tornado ready because it'll wreck these guys up over here. Hoping the Storm Tornado comes out of here because I know I've seen some playthroughs where the frame rate really gets bad for like Storm Tornado or even Fire Wave, where the frame rate gets pretty bad with that though. Didn't actually show in the movie. Also, while going, also another thing I've been completely glossing over as well though. This is another fan favorite for as far as music tracks. And I got greedy. I got greedy for that capsule, and I basically hit the instant death spikes / getting crushed. Well, as I'm working my way back over there, though, now I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and just do this though because this is another fan favorite music track here though. So I'm gonna go and shut up and let the music do the talking. Okay, yeah, music still goes on for a little bit though. This is a bit of a longer loop than some of the other tracks in the game though. But in any case though, now that we're out here though, we got ourselves basically a vertical section here though. Like I said back in the first part over here, that now we have more vertical sections here though with our new ability to walk, with our ability to kick off walls and basically climb walls this way. I am being reckless today. Wow. I need to kind of slow down a bit here, though, because this has been probably one of my sloppiest runs that I've had in a long time. Because normally I'm a lot better at this game, because I'm one of those, I can beat this game 100% in pretty much under an hour. I know it's not an impressive time as far as speed running is concerned, but I digress here. There's actually speaking of speed running, there's actually a frame perfect trick that you can do to. There's basically a frame perfect jump that you can do to basically get up over there with that though. However, one of the recommended ways to actually do this for real, if you're not a speedrunner like myself, is use the charged shotgun ice to create a platform to slide out this way here and get that. To get that heart tank that's over there though. Again, it is possible to do that without that though, and I've seen speedrunners do that though, but again, it's pretty much a frame perfect jump, but I'm not that good. But yeah, KUUANGER stage though seems to love throwing stuff like that at you. But I was gonna say though, like it really likes its vertical sections here, which, given it's a bit of a tower stage, it's that thing actually went to the floor. But again, like, it really enjoys its little vertical stages here though. But in any case though, we are at the boss, and I actually am a touch worried because KUUANGER actually can put up a fight without his weakness. So. But yeah, he mostly stays on he pretty much stays on the ground. He can't actually jump up. He usually can't jump up and hit you though. But instead he will throw his boomerang at you, the horns as a boomerang, and he can also basically teleport. Fortunately though, his defense really is nothing to. He takes a good amount of damage from your charge shots though. The thing to watch though is that if you're doing this strategy though, is for starters, where he will basically he can grab you and throw you into the ceiling, which does a ton of damage. But also the fact that he gets knocked backwards, and no matter which direction he's facing is the direction that if you hit him though, whatever direction he's facing, he'll be knocked backwards from that direction. So if you're not careful, if he's facing away from you, he will actually go back into you there. That was a little close, to be perfectly honest there. But I still beat him without the weakness there. Don't worry, I promise this is not going to be just a Buster-only run. I promise that though. But first of all, we get the boomerang cutter. Alternatively, you can use that to get that heart tank as well. If you wanted to come back here later, if you wanted to return to the stage afterwards, so which is a strategy I've seen some people do, but there's a reason I got there is a reason I went for the boomerang cutter first though. Went for him beforehand though. So the next one up on, I think I got time for one more here. So the next up is going to be this guy over here though, down here at the bottom here. And this is another one I'm actually worried about without his weakness, because he's actually got some patterns there. Spark Mandrill. And to top it off here, though, this is another one of those stages where it's different if you've beaten a stage beforehand, though. Notice these little parts over here, though. Storm Eagle's ship crashed in this place after we took him down. So what happens here, though? Causes some blackouts here, though. So and there's all these little pipes would have the would have little electrical bolts flying through them that you have to dodge as well. If you didn't beat Storm Eagle first, though. And there's another thing as well. Again, at some point I do plan to show what the stages look like without that, though. So and there are other forms as well. But I'm going to say that for a bonus video. This is the reason why I want a boomerang cut over here. We've got a sub tank that's over there, but as you see, it can't reach. It can't exactly reach over there, though. But if we jump up and throw it as we're going down, if you throw it as you're going down, it'll arc downward. So that's the way you can use that to get to that sub tank as well. Another reason I went for Boomer KUUANGER before Spark Mandrill, because otherwise to get everything I would have to backtrack. So this route I'm doing is a route I'm doing to also try to minimize the backtracking. Again, like I play this game a lot. Like I said, this is the Mega Man game I actually grew up with. Though I actually didn't grow up with the classic series because I was a '90s kid. But my first system was a Super Nintendo. I think I may have mentioned that back in my Donkey Kong Country playthrough. But so yeah, this was the one that this was actually my first experience as far as a Mega Man game. Also, this boss would be completely different as well, but with the power outages, though, he can't exactly do a whole lot. He'll be shooting bolts at you, like electrical bolts, and wow, you are being way more bouncy. You are bouncing around a lot. Okay, I should also point out as well, though, Storm Tornado pretty much destroys that thing, though. Storm Tornado will also let you get past those. Will pretty much destroy the bubbles and free you pretty easily, though. I might show that. I might show that when I do a revisit of the stage without. Actually, I can't do that with Storm Tornado because that requires me to be Storm Eagle. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'll figure that out later, though. I'll figure that out another time. But in any case, though, we got more of the stage to go through here. So it's one of those few stages that actually does have a bit of a mini boss there. As we've seen, not many stages have them, though. And you know what? I haven't been using Fire Wave lately, so let's go ahead and give the Fire Wave a. Actually, I was gonna say I already showed how Storm Tornado wrecks those big enemies there, but this is one of those boomerang cutters. The boomerang cutter will help out getting this one as well, though. But you can also. But a well-timed dash jump off the wall will also help with that as well. But yeah, Fire Wave will also will take those things out pretty fast as well. Those big turtle enemies, those guys, you'll see those guys a lot, and they have and they can take quite a few shots. Alrighty, so I'm getting reckless again. I cannot be getting reckless before this guy here because this guy does not mess around. So let's go on ahead in here, and it's boss time. Now, this is one of those. His weakness makes him an absolute joke, but without the weakness, this guy can actually be pretty tough. He'll jump around there. He can also shoot those bolts at you, though. He's got an attack that actually particularly makes him dangerous, though. If he does that, though, you're pretty much if he does that though, you can get like a shot or two off, a good charge shot on him though. He's not doing the attack. Why is he not doing that? There it is though. He can also run at you and dash, do like a dash punch. If you hit him with a charge shot with that though, you actually will knock him. You actually will knock him out of it though. So that's but it has to be at least a charge shot though. The regular shots won't do that though. But that actually was probably one of my better runs of a no weakness run of Spark Mandrill there. Again, his weakness is shotgun ice. It makes him an absolute joke. Like, it is a pathetically easy fight with that, though. We get the electric sparks, so now we get to shoot those little orbs of electricity at him. With this, though, so. But with that, though, I think that we're going to end off this video here, though. So next up on our lineup, though, is going to be this guy over here to the left. 3 Mavericks left. So next time, I think we're pretty much going to tackle the rest of the Mavericks there, so. Until then, see you guys then. Thank you all for watching.